seems so strange to be writing you a letter this way. It's been a long time since I've written to you. So many things to say, so many things I want to say, but I can't find the words yet. So please know that I'm thinking of you, and of course of Laura.
I hear from little Mike every day. He told me about Patty being mugged on the waterfront. Why would anyone want to hurt Patty Kelly? I called Joe as soon as I found out about it, and I'm writing to Rose. She's a lovely person and doesn't deserve this kind of grief. I've bought a lot of things for the waterfront clinic from secondhand hospital supply stores. Do I dare ask you to consider coming to work at the clinic when I come home? Do I have a right to ask that of you?
Lesley, what are you doing? It's the crack of dawn.
Amy, you don't have to whisper. We're both up.
Oh, right. Must be the hour.
Well, I couldn't sleep. Just so worried about Laura.
Bobbie. Good morning. Goodness sakes, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Jessie. I didn't mean to wake you up. But I haven't been sleeping very well lately.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, you know, I wake up about 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I read a little bit, and then I come out here and I pace.
Why haven't you told me?
Well, there didn't seem to be much point. There's not a whole lot you could do about it.
Well, now, I could have worried a little bit.
And that's exactly what I didn't want.
Oh, whatever's bothering you, is there some way I can help?
It's Luke. I keep having this terrible premonition, and I can't shake it.
What kind of a premonition?
It's a feeling that I have, that I'm never going to see him again alive.
We made it!
Oh, my leg's gone to...
Oh, boy.
Oh, doesn't it feel good to be able to stretch?
I want to tell you, those traveling those back roads are not as comfortable as the super highways, that's for sure.
Listen, Sonny, you drove just fine.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Well, thank you. But you don't need to thank me, because we're all in this together, right? Anyway, listen, why don't you guys get some sleep in the back? I'll stay up and keep watch.
No, that's not fair. You drove. You got to be tired, too.
Oh, no, I'll be all right.
Oh, all right.
Wait. Shh.
What is it?
Sounds like motorcycles.
It is. We haven't lost those cops yet.
What are we going to do?
All right, you guys split. Hurry, in the woods.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'll stay here. I'll handle it. Don't worry.
All right, come on, let's go.
Where my sister is concerned. It's not right. I want to know what's going on.
Amy, I have been told certain things by the police, but I've also been told that they're in confidence, and I'm not to repeat them to anyone.
Well, I still don't believe the last story that I read in the newspaper about Luke kidnapping Laura. I know, as well as I know anything, that she went with him of her own free will, and wherever they are right now, she's staying with him the same way.
Yes, I think you're probably very right. I don't think there was ever any force.
What do the police think?
Oh, with the police, anything is possible. I suppose that's what I think, too. Anything is possible, including some rather terrible things. And that's what frightens me so much, that something horrible could be happening to them right now. And we wouldn't have any way of knowing.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up? That's where we stopped. That's what we wanted to find out.
Oh, well, everything's cool. I just went to sleep, you know. I mean, I was kind of sleepy, you know, so I pulled over to the side of the road.
That was a smart thing to do.
Thank you.
May I see your driver's license, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Pretty dusty in there.
Oh, tell me about it.
You must have come quite a ways.
Yeah, more than I wanted to. I got lost. I was driving on circles all night long. Listen, I know I'm just outside of Fair Oaks. Is there a good place to eat in town somewhere?
You might try the Fair Oaks coffee shop on Grand Avenue.
Yeah? It's all right? Well, where do I find it?
Can't miss it. You stay on this road about a half a mile up.
Okay. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, you guys.
Okay.
Hey, take it easy.
easy.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's cold out tonight, isn't it? It's okay, they're gone.
What happened?
Man, I nearly aged 10 years in there. I was sure they were going to search the van and find your clothes and stuff, and they've really been asking questions.
Yeah, we should have taken the gear with us.
All right, listen, we got to lose the van. I'm going to check it in someplace later on this morning. Why don't you two take your sleeping bags and camp out someplace?
Yeah, well, what about you?
I'll be fine. I'll sleep in the van, all right? Here.
All right, look, after we get rid of the van, I think we should split up. I don't think we should meet, except maybe here at night.
Yeah, okay. Listen, the cops were telling me about this coffee shop someplace in town. They said it was real good. It's on Grand Avenue. I think maybe we should meet there.
Wait a minute here.
Yeah.
I got us into this mess, you know. This is my responsibility. I'm giving the orders, all right?
Hey, you're absolutely right, man. Okay, what do you want us to do?
I want to go to this coffee shop the cops told you about. It's somewhere on Grand Avenue. They say the food is pretty good, all right?
Okay.
Then you and I are going to get to a telephone directory. What are you smiling at? And we're going to find out where the county clerk's office is.
Why do we need to know that?
Because, darling, we have to get the address of the building that Frank Smith deeded to me. That's where we start the search for the left-handed boy. We'll do that while you take the van back, all right?
Okay, everything's fine. Listen, you got the black book. You didn't leave it in the van or anything like that.
I don't carry the book on me, man.
You, what?
It's too risky. Come on, it's too risky. I mailed it to Fair Oaks. General delivery.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess that wasn't too dumb. Okay.
No, I guess it wasn't. We're going to get some sleep. We'll meet you at that coffee shop you're so fond of.
Okay.
Good night. Or good morning, I guess.
Right. Come on.
Bobbie, come over and sit down and have coffee with me, would you? I'd like to talk to you.
What is it?
Well, there are some things I'd like to put together, and I need your help.
Good things.
You see, I haven't been sleeping very well either recently, ever since the apartment was broken into and vandalized.
I don't blame you. I've been very upset about that, too.
Yeah. But do you realize we have never talked about it? Bobbie, look, I'm not blind. Last year, Roy DeLuca was shot and killed when he tried to kill Mitch the night of the election. Now, I don't happen to think that that was an act of revenge on the part of a young man who thought Mitch had something to do with his cousin's death in jail. I think it went a lot further than that, didn't it?
Jessie, you want me to move out of the apartment? I mean, I could go and I could move in with Ruby, you know? And I've been thinking that maybe I just ought to go back to Elm Street. I don't want to bring any more trouble to you.
You don't have to worry about that. That isn't why I said what I did. What I'm asking you to do is not to hide from people who care about you when you're in trouble. Honey, all I want to do is help you.
I know, Jessie, thank you. But I think I'm going to have to think this through all by myself.
Well, all right, if that's what you need to do, I'm not going to crowd you, but if I can help, all you have to do is say something.
I know.
Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Well, now that I'm up, I think I'll go get my shower and start the day.
Donna Taylor.
Hi, Diana. It's Bobbie.
Oh, good morning.
Listen, I'm calling to find out how Patty Kelly's doing.
He's stable, but he's still terribly weak.
How's the temp?
No rise, and that's good at least. Listen, what are you doing up at the crack of dawn like this?
Just thinking. Is Joe still in there with his dad?
Yes, he is.
Okay, would you do me a favor? Would you tell Joe not to leave and try to keep him at the hospital and to wait till I get there, even if he wants to go home real bad?
Okay, but Joe's going to be awfully tired.
I know, but it's real important that I talk to him, okay? I got to talk to him about Luke.
Okay, I'll see that he gets the message.
In with me. But if you push over closer, I'll keep you warm.
I don't like knowing that we don't have anyone to turn to, Luke. We have to be as afraid of the police as we are of any hitmen who may be following us.
I know. The situation is pretty grim. I think I should put you on a bus and send you home.
Oh, no. Don't start that
No,
again.
I'm serious. Listen to me now. The closer we get to the end of this puzzle, the more dangerous it becomes, all right? Now, we're just outside of Fair Oaks. We've come this far. I think you should go home. Hutch and I can go it alone from here.
I don't want you and Hutch to go it alone from here. We're in this together. We have been from the start. And I intend to get to the finish line with you.
Okay. I always said you were a stubborn, bull-headed, beautiful woman.
And you were always right.
Well, we're a long way from that night of champagne and caviar at Wyndham's department store, aren't we?
No. We're very close to it.
I want to make love to you. Now. It would be very easy to just crawl in your sleeping bag with you. There's nothing to disturb us but dawn. But it wouldn't be right. It would not be right. It would be like two people clinging together because they're afraid. I don't want it like that, Laura. When we make love, when we finally come together, I want it to be because of love and love only. Because we just can't stand to be apart any longer. Not from fear. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. And I know that once that happens, once we make love, there will be no turning back. I'll have made a commitment to you to start a new life. Luke, I'm a little bit afraid of that.
I know you are. It won't be like this. Ever again, Angel. I promise. I promise. Get some sleep.
All right. We're so lucky to have Hutch on our side, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, we're lucky. We're real lucky. Good night.
Good night.
Contact Hutch. Well, Vic, baby, you were very careless. Got yourself killed for nothing. Nobody's getting that gold with me.
I hope the rest of our lives are like this.
Sleeping on the ground?
Oh, your humor is so dry. No, sleeping next to each other. Waking up next to each other. I want to see your beautiful, vulnerable face every morning of my life. You belong to me, Laura. I finally know that. No matter what happens in Fair Oaks, I know that.
Are you always this poetic in the morning?
Oh, no. One morning, one special morning, you will know how poetic I really am.
I'm hungry.
Oh, honey. Of course, men have souls and women have stomachs.
I'm too hungry to argue with you.
Good.
Can you remember the name of the coffee shop in Fair Oaks that Hutch told us about?
Yeah, it's called the Fair Oaks Coffee Shop.
Oh. You have an incredible memory. I don't know how you do it.
Oh, well, it's rigid discipline, clean living, a backache, and grumbling stomach of my own.
Well, good. I'm glad you're starting to admit that now.
Well, I think our relationship should be based on truth, don't you?
What's wrong?
Yeah, it's the roadblocks. I can't get the roadblocks out of my mind.
Why?
Why? Well, why do you think they got roadblocks around a crummy little town like Beecher's Corners, huh?
I don't know. Do you think maybe the police were looking for us?
Well, the longer I stay in this kind of work, the more my ulcer kicks up. Thank you, Mr. Calhoun.
Oh, I've been called Pop so often around here, it kind of feels funny to be called Mister.
Okay, Pop. I want to ask you a couple of more questions about that cute little black-haired waitress who worked here.
Lucy, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sure going to be missed around here. I used to get an awful lot of questions about her. Yeah, her going to miss her husband, too. They were two of the best workers I ever had. And it's funny how they just kind of drifted in here out of the blue that way, too. Yes, indeed. They just brightened this place up a whole lot.
And it's funny, too, the way they just suddenly took off.
Oh, well, you know how young folks are these days. They get restless staying in one place for any length of time. Feel like they have to go moving on. But I don't hold that against them. Now, what's Beecher Corners got to offer young folks anyhow?
But they certainly didn't give you any notice.
Well, I don't hold that against them. Morning, Pop. Well, morning, Sheriff. Come, Ramsey.
Morning, Sheriff.
We've been waiting for you. Gonna have breakfast, I hope.
No, thanks. Just some coffee.
Oh, all right.
Well, did you get it? Oh, yeah. I got the picture right here. The 2 bullets I pulled out of the body we found in the cornfield.
I'd like to keep this, if I may. I'd like to run it through our ballistics division.
Help yourself.
Is there anything else?
Oh, yeah. The big news is yet to come.
What big news?
Well, we were able to identify the man by his prints. He always used a knife. 3 arrests, 1 conviction.
An expert with a knife, huh? Well, the knife we found in the barn certainly supports that.
Oh. Does the name Vic Gower mean anything to you?
Gower, yes. Vic Gower, it certainly does. Well, thank you. If you excuse me, I have to make a very important phone call. This. What's this?
Floor, Dinah Taylor.
Mrs. Taylor, I'm Captain Ramsey. I've been trying to reach Joe Kelly. They transferred me to you. Is he around?
Just a minute. No, I don't see Mr. Kelly around. Oh, wait a second. Rose Kelly is here. Would you like to speak with her?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Hold on, please. I'll get it. It's a telephone call for you.
For me? I wonder who it could be.
It's a man. He first wanted to talk to Joe Kelly, and then he said he'd talk to you.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Mrs. Kelly, Bert Ramsey here. I was trying to locate Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. He's in with his father right now.
Oh, yes. How is he? Your husband, I mean.
He's very weak, I'm afraid. Can I give Joe a message?
I certainly would appreciate it if you would.
Of course.
Tell Joe that we've identified the body that we found in the cornfield. The fellow's name is Vic Gower. Now, we think it's possible that he's the man who knifed Patty. Gower's now dead, so if we're right, you don't have to worry about him going after Patty again, or Joe either.
Thank God.
Now, that doesn't mean that you should release the guards at the hospital. It's possible someone else might be after Joe. So tell him to be very careful.
Yes, I will.
Now, do you happen to know if a telewire photo came in on this Vic Gower? Has Joe even mentioned it?
No, he hasn't said anything to me.
Well, it's on its way, and I have to have positive identification of Gower by Patty.
All right, Captain. I'll make sure that Joe gets a message, and thank you for everything you're doing.
You're very welcome. I just hope that your husband comes out of this all right.
We're praying.
Well, I'll be praying, too. Goodbye, Mrs. Kelly.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Rose, hi.
Oh, hi, Bobbie.
How's Patty doing?
Well, he made it through the night, and we're very thankful for that.
And every other night that he gets through is going to be another hopeful sign.
Oh, I hope you're right. Thanks for your encouragement.
Listen, I got a few minutes before I have to go on duty, so what do you say to a cup of coffee?
I don't think so, Bobbie. I've got to talk to Joe. He's still in danger.